Gemma, thanks for coming to see us. And I know we've been mucking you around a little bit. It's a bit of a complex process, but thanks for coming.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you for having me here at number 11 Yanko. So look, there's many things that we can discuss tonight. This is the most exciting but also stressful time of one's life. They say that it's death, divorce and selling the house are the most stressful occasions. So
totally, we're feeling that already, and honey, we're feeling a little bit stressed, and we've actually this is the only house we've ever bought. We've never sold a house before.
Never sold a house before.
Never sold a house before.
Okay.
And it just feels a bit complicated, but we found the house that we want to sell before then. As I said to you, we are seeing 2 other agents. You're the first one, because we've appreciated that when you spoke to us 2 months ago, we want to give you the first chance, but we're going to see another couple of people. I hope you don't mind that.
Well, look, after this appointment, hopefully you will feel like you don't need to do that. So we'll try and answer all of your questions and make you feel confident and comfortable with McConnell Bourne. So look, there's a number of ways that we can handle today's meeting, but I do want to be, to a degree, putty in your hands. So is there anything in particular that you would hope to achieve from this meeting today?
Yeah, well, I guess, we're going to, what do you think our property's worth? I know you've given us a bit of an idea, but we're now at the pointy end, so what is our property going to be worth?
Yep.
And the second one was, I have been seeing those purple brick commercials on TV, and I know you're not going to be as cheap as them, but why not? And what can you offer? What can an agent offer us to pay? I guess more than that, but I'm interested in what the fee is.
Okay. So there's 3 main areas that we will be discussing, and those issues will come under those umbrellas. So when we're selling a property, we look at how a property is presented, and that's going to be largely your responsibility, but I'm here to support you. We look at how a property is promoted, so that is with our marketing. So you've made some remarks about purple bricks, for example, and I've got some lovely case studies about purple bricks, shall we say, challenges. And then the other piece of the puzzle is pricing. So hopefully today, through this presentation, we'll be able to cover off all of those areas and have you satisfied with all of the recommendations that we're going to be making to move you forward.
Okay. Esmeralda thinks it's worth 1.5. I think 1.3 is it. We're trying to be realistic. What do you think it's worth?
Okay, so we want to go straight into the value of the property. Would you like, before we do that, to know anything about McConnell Bourne or about me as your agent? I would really love to have a conversation with you about those.
No, we like what we've seen so far.
Good.
I know this is the first time that we've met, but Esmeralda's been, saying nice things about you. But tell us about McConnell Bourne and you. Have you been in the industry for, decades or?
Not decades, but just let me say, Esmeralda, we will get back to the whole pricing issue, but we'll form up a picture first for you to get us there. Right. So for me personally, so I have had a couple of careers, and one of them was in teaching. So I'm a qualified maths teacher, so I like the numbers around real estate, and also
right, that's good background.
Yeah, good background. But I also had 15 years in recruitment, so the processes of recruitment are very much aligned to real estate. I've now been in real estate for coming up for 2 years with McConnell Bourne, and hopefully through this process we'll get an opportunity to talk to you about the vendors that I've worked with, the purchases that I've worked with, and the successes that I've had in West Pymble.
Have you, so 2 years, so how many properties have you sold in those 2 years?
Over the last 2 years I've sold approximately 12 properties in West Pymble. Okay. I'm the West Pymble specialist of McConnell Bourne, so I focused all my energies and attentions in this area. Yep. I'm a big fan of the area, so bringing buyers into this area and convincing them that this is the place where they want to live is absolutely second nature to me. Yep. So that's a little bit about me. So, I pride myself on my professionalism and my customer service, and my job, I have one job, and that is to sell your house at the highest possible price, with it being stress-free for you. Now,
that would be great.
So our company, McConnell Bourne, I don't know if you know, but we've been around since 2000. We are not a franchise business, and we'll perhaps talk later in this meeting about the pros and cons of what that means. Our business was started by our founders, Samantha and Matthew Bourne, who are still in the business. We're about 40 strong at the moment across 4 offices on the Upper North Shore. And one of our great points of difference is that we are only on the Upper North Shore. So this is our turf. This is where we work. This is where we know buyers from. This is where our vendors are.
So how do you guys compare with other agencies on the North Shore then?
Our business is the top performer in several of the price brackets. $2 to $3 million price bracket. We are the highest performers. Damn, I didn't bring the graphs.
That's all right. Just pass them to me.
Thanks, Adam.
Okay. Wow. Gee. I thought Ray White might have been the number one, but yeah, this graph looks like you guys
fantastic.
are up there.
Highest performers in several of the brackets. But interestingly, we haven't been performing in the $0 to $1 million mark. So we, as a business, strategically moved to address issues. And so we're building a team now to look at the unit market. And we've brought in a couple of young agents to really focus on the areas where we're not so strong. But we're absolutely top of game in the 2 to 4, 2 million above.